annoying kid that would follow the old blues guys around, and I'd ask them questions and want to get my picture made with them and get their autographs. And it all started out when a buddy of mine, we were in junior high school, listening to records in his room, something like Al Cooper, Mike Bloomfield Super Sessions or something like that. And his older brother came in the room and heard us listening to the music, and he stood there for a second and checked it out. And he was a real know-it-all, you know. He was like in 10th grade or something like that. And he came and he said, I hear you kids getting into this Mike Bloomfield, and you're getting into Johnny Winter, and you're getting into Cream. He said, there's a guy y'all got to go see because he's the one that they're all getting this from. And we said, who is it we got to go see? And I'll never forget, he said, you got to go see B.B. King, right? And this was at a time, this was at a time in the early 70s when B.B. was playing in little bars, hotel lounges for like a week at a time. I mean, imagine going to see B.B. King every night for a whole week in a little bar. Man, I'd do that for the rest of my life if I could. But B.B. was booked in a lounge of a hotel in North Miami Beach. There on A1A, the Marco Polo Hotel down in North Miami Beach. He was booked there for a week. And I'll never forget the name of the lounge of the hotel. Now keep in mind, like I said, this is the early 1970s. A perfectly normal name for a nightclub back then, but B.B. was booked into the Swingers Lounge. And I didn't actually see any swinging going on there. I looked everywhere. But whoever was booked into there had to do something on the Saturday afternoon, like at 2 in the afternoon on a Saturday. They shut down the bar and they had a teen matinee. So teenagers could come in there and hear the featured attraction for the week. Pretty cool for us, right? Because one week they would have like the Ramsey Lewis Trio, and the next week they'd have B.B. King and his big band, and next week they'd have some jazz like Eddie Harris or somebody like that. And so I downloaded up the station wagon and took me and some of my young friends down there to see this guy that was supposed to be the man. Y'all know what? B.B. King was the man, that's right. And he blew our minds. I sat right up in the front, like right where y'all are sitting, and looking up there and seeing the real blues for the first time. And all of a sudden I could see where Duane Allman was coming from, and Peter Green and Eric Clapton and all my idols. You know, I could see their main influence. And then B.B. greeted us in the lobby and talked to us for what seemed like hours. You know, he was the nicest man. So I got in my mind at that point in my life that all blues musicians must be really friendly people. You know where I'm going with this, right? And the next guy I went to see was Howling Wolf. And I'll tell you, if the B.B. King show, if that was rated PG-13 or something, the Howling Wolf show was a hard R, if not an X-rated show. He did all kind of lewd stuff on stage. And of course, the music was incredible too, but Howling Wolf came off the stage and he was standing over there to the side talking to his guitar player, Hubert. So I figured, you know, Mr. King was such a nice man. Mr. Wolf must be a nice man too. So I'm gonna go meet Howling Wolf. That's what I'm gonna do. So here I am, 15 years old, 1972. You do the math. And I'm walking towards the Howling Wolf, and the closer I got to him, the bigger and meaner he looked. And I chickened out and went and got a Coca-Cola instead. I never got a chance to meet the Howling Wolf. Man, I wish I had. I wish I had. And I know that's a ridiculously long build-up to this Howling Wolf song I'm going to play right now, but every night I like to, at some point in the show, give a shout out to some of the men and the women who came up with this blues music in the first place, you know. Give them the respect they deserve. Can you dig it? I didn't make it up, that's for sure. Anyway, here's one Wolf did that night. I have a little red rooster lazy to crow for days. I have a little red rooster, too lazy to crow for days. Keep everything in the barnyard, upset in every way. Dogs begin to bark, hounds begin to howl. All right now. Dogs begin to bark, people. Hounds begin to howl. Oh yeah. Look out, stray cat. Little red roosters on the prowl. Please drive him home. You see my red rooster? Please drive him home. Peace in the barnyard since my red rooster been gone. Howling Wolf.